So for this video, I'm going to do a comparison on 3 different mascaras. The first one is going to be Benefit Their Real Mascara, and I have the sample size, so obviously it's like really dinky. But this one has one of those rubber applicator wands like this, and the cool thing about this one is on the tips it has little spikes as well, so you can really get into the inner corner and outside as well. This is a wet-ish dry mascara, so it's like right in between, which I really like. And I only picked up the sample size because I've never tried this before, and this is only $10, whereas I know the full size is like $23, and I don't know if I can really justify spending $23 on mascara when I have decently long eyelashes, and drugstore mascara works perfectly fine for me. So that'll be one that I will demo and kind of compare. The next one will be Maybelline The Rocket Volume Express, and it comes in this really cute packaging. Once again, it has a rubber wand, and I tried to pick mascaras that have a very similar wand that I think. And this is what this looks like. I know you can't really see it because it's covered in black, but it has little baby spikes on the beginning. The tip, like right here, is very little, and then they get longer as they go to the back. And it seems like they're very hard and they're short, so that can be a good or a bad thing depending on how you like your mascara wand. And then the third one that I will be comparing is Covergirl Lashblast Volume. It comes in the orange tube, and none of these are waterproof just because since it has been winter, I don't really need a waterproof one. So whatever, I just get the normal one, especially because it's a lot easier to take off and everything at night. But this wand is probably the most similar to Maybelline Rocket. Once again, it's tapered, so at the beginning it's very short, teeny little spikes, and as you get to the back they get bigger, and they are very short as well, whereas Benefit, they are longer. So let's just get into it, and I'll kind of do a close-up so you can kind of compare the different ones. So the first demo that I'm going to do is Benefit Their Real Mascara. Just to compare the wand, it looks like, let's see, real focus, like this, and it has like the spikes on the top. This has 2 coats of Benefit mascara, and this has nothing. This is just like how my eyelashes are after I take my makeup off. So let's just apply some coats on to my eyelashes, and I need a mirror so I can see what I'm doing. So it definitely goes on pretty nice. I've had no problems with this. It's pretty easy to get off too at night. And I like how it does have the extra little spikes on the end because it really grabs them on the outside. And as you can tell with like one application, my eyelashes are pretty long normally. But I think it does a pretty good job at picking up the lashes. So I'll try and get in a little bit closer. So as you can see, it's pretty dark. This is just one coat. My lashes are pretty long. I'll go ahead and apply another one just so you guys can see what a second coat would do. And I got the sample size, which is like $10, because it's really hard for me to justify spending like $23 on a mascara when that costs more than my foundation. And I don't know, I have like good lashes by themselves, so I don't really need help in the lashes department. So I don't really think spending that much money for me is the place where I want to spend it. But this is what it looks like with 2 coats. It's very black. I would say if you have very scarce lashes, this might be pretty good for you. It's definitely a wet formula. It's not dry like the Maybelline like falsies and everything after they sit for a while, because this I've had for quite a while, and for the next still pretty mascara wet. Demo, I'm going to try out Maybelline The Rocket mascara. It looks like this. The wand looks very similar to some of the other ones that I've used before, and that's why I kind of want to do this comparison video, because I have some that look very similar to this in my collection, so I figured maybe some of you might too, and maybe you didn't want to spend the money since you might already have something very similar. And that is my cat destroying my foundation cap in the background, really. And I got this in Black is Black, and this is the first time I'm ever going to use it, so let's just give it a try. Alright, so it looks like this when it comes out, and I have decently long eyelashes already, so I'm just gonna kind of apply. This one feels really similar to Covergirl Lashblast, like the whole wand being a little bit harsh on my eyelashes, because it is that, you know, plastic. But so far I like it. It's a wet formula. It does get a little clumpy though. If you like clumpy, you know, go all for it. Just for reference, I have Benefit They're Real on this eye, on my left eye. So this one, and then the Rocket is on this one, and that's with like one coat. I actually kind of like it. It's pretty good. I like semi-clumpy mascaras, so I don't want it to be, you know, like super stuck in spider lashes, but I really don't care if they're like super separated and covered, but I think that did a pretty good job. I like that one so far. And this one's definitely a lot cheaper than Benefit They're Real, if you can see the difference. They look very, very similar on my eyes, but then again, I have decently long eyelashes. So the last mascara that I'm comparing is the Covergirl Lashblast Volume. It looks like this, and I'm going to apply it to this eye, which has no mascara or anything, and this one is Maybelline the Rocket. So I think these are probably the most similar, so I'm just going to compare in case you guys have one or the other. Alright, so that is one application on this eye. It's very, very similar to Maybelline the Rocket, and it's the same like texture and everything, and the brush looks identical. The only thing different about the Maybelline the Rocket is it's a little bit more clumpy, I would say. Like, if I would try to apply another coat, I think I could get away with it, but I think 3 coats would be like way too much, then you might really, really clump. Whereas this one seems a little bit more buildable. It's probably a wetter formula, and I've had this for a while and it's still a wet formula, so it doesn't look like it's gonna get dry anytime soon. Whereas I know the Maybelline one gets a little bit drier, which I prefer because then I can really pull my lashes up. And I didn't curl my lashes or anything. This is just like how they are normally. But I'll apply another coat of the CoverGirl one just so you can see it a little bit better. Yeah, it's like definitely separating them more than clumping them together. And it's making them thicker at the same time, which is really nice. So that's what 2 coats looks like, and as you can tell, my eyelashes, well, at least to me, look pretty identical. So I would say that if you have the CoverGirl Lashblast Volume, I don't think you really need to invest in the Maybelline Rocket. I know they're around the same price, which is nice, but in comparison to Benefit They're Real, I think all 3 of them do the same. So personally, I'm not gonna spend the money to get the full-size bottle of the Benefit, but I mean, that's totally up to you. If you think you need a little bit extra oomph, you can always spend the extra money for the Benefit or try one of the drugstore ones. So I hope you guys enjoyed my demo. If you have any requests down below, just let me know in the comments. All the products will be listed down below in the description bar. Also, I got a new camera, so I'm not like 100% sure how to use this thing, and that's why I keep kind of like looking over there, because I finally got a viewfinder and it's kind of weird for the first time. But I hope the demo helped, and I hope we kind of decided which mascara you're gonna go with. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and always thanks for watching. Bye guys!